So skills I took away from history, there's quite a few, but I think the main three that I now use in my day-to-day working life. Firstly, analysis. So in history, you constantly question everything. Nothing is sort of taken on face value. So kind of when it comes into working life, I can kind of analyze things. Data that comes through is not just data. What does this actually mean? What are people trying to tell us? So that's the first one. The second one is writing. So history is not just about research. You have to be able to present your ideas. If no one can understand or read your ideas, then what's the point in doing history in the first place? So I've definitely learnt a more concise, coherent writing style, which you need in everyday communications at work. And thirdly is sort of the ability to synthesize and sift through a lot of information quickly. When you're presented with a big reading list, you can literally just kind of skim through it, read some book reviews, get a sense of where you are, and by the end of your 3 years, you can do that very efficiently. And that ability to sift through a lot of information is something I use every day in work. Sifting through emails, sifting through proposals, you can just sort of attack it really quickly. Having built on the skills I worked on in undergrad and my master's, I then applied to a graduate scheme at a company called Comres, which basically is a research organisation specialising in policy and sort of corporate reputation. So I was using those sort of transferable skills from history in a professional setting. I would say to someone thinking about applying for history is definitely apply. So I think the best thing about history is that you learn to think in a really clear, analytical way. But you can just apply this way of thinking to such a broad range of things. So you've literally got a huge time span, a huge geographical area. So you can pick something that interests you or something slightly out of your comfort zone. And at the end, irrespective of where or when you've studied, you're going to have this really amazing, analytical, precise way of thinking that will set you apart from other graduates.